Hey guys, it's Made for Love with another pick a card reading, and today we're looking at why are you still single? We're going to essentially be looking at some of your blockages in love, okay? Because we all deserve love, we are here to love, so let's try and figure out why you're still single. All right. So as usual, we have three piles. So whilst I'm talking to you, you can just pick a pile. I'd just like to let you know that I do private readings. You just have to email me. And I do private readings for donations of any amount. If you donate less than $10, you get a picture of your spread and a written interpretation. And if you donate more than $10, you get a video recording of your reading. Some of you guys have been asking me about gifts to build the channel, like new cards and stuff. So I'm going to put a link below in the near future of a wish list, I guess. So if anybody feels so guided, they can contribute to the channel. But for now, we're going to look at your love blockages, okay? So as I look at each pile, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Rider-Waite first to see what possible signs this would resonate with, and some of the energy being brought into the particular pile or the particular read. And then I'm going to use the Sacred Tarot of the Heart to look at your love blockages, and then we're going to get some advice from the higher ups, okay? Cool, so let's get into this. So if you picked pile number 1, this is going to be your reading, okay? So the Circle of Gold. All right, so let's have a look at some of the possible signs involved or that would resonate well with this reading. Let me put this here out of the way. Okay, let's see. Whoa. All right, so we're gonna get 3 cards. Let's see what possible signs. Oh, you know what? We'll take 4 cards. All right, so already we have Libra. Oh, so you're someone that's very concerned about justice, about being fair, and you're not afraid to stand up and wield your sword to do that. Good Lord, too much cards. I'm going to take these here. All right, we also have water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In love, you freely offer your heart in a very innocent, sweet way. Or it could be that you take time to really consider who's worthy of your love. We have Leo energy. You shine bright like the sun. I'm getting that very childlike quality to you if you've picked pile number 1. Fire energy. You're not afraid to fight and stand up for your beliefs. And we got this here as well. So Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So far fire, water, and we have Libra. But this could just be the energy that you're in right now, okay? So let's look at some of your love blockages. We're gonna get 4 cards. Love blockages for pile number 1. Love block. Okay, first one. Healing begins. Your heart is wounded. You're very cautious. There is some parts hurt that you are still carrying with you. You may try to hide it, but it can't be hidden for long. And that's sad because you really have a lot of love to give. But you're just so cautious and guarded now. You're hiding it. You really want to express your love, but you're just afraid. Yeah, you're afraid. You're cloaked in darkness. You want to emerge, but you're afraid. So one of your blockages, there's past hurts that you have not dealt with, and you need to begin that healing process if love is going to come into your life. Because what your vibration is saying right now is, love, don't come to me, please. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go through that again. That's what your heart is saying. Now, there's a lot of purple in these cards. Let me see if I can give you a little close-up. So this one, there's a lot of purple and green. And this one, there's a lot of purple. So it's either you're a very intuitive person, or you're going through some kind of spiritual transformation at the moment, and maybe you just want to take time out to deal with you. Not only that, you have a lot of fears in love. There's the Nine of Swords. A lot of fears, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of anxiety, a lot of thoughts, a lot of thoughts bombarding you all at once. You have to face those fears. Your fears about love and whatever else that you have. You have to face them if you want love to come in, because right now you're closed off. You haven't learned the lessons in love that you're supposed to learn. You haven't learned your love lessons. And because of that, you've not acquired wisdom, the wisdom that's necessary to proceed further in a love relationship. You lack the confidence. And you're such a loyal person too. You're very loyal. You're very educated. But when it comes to love, I get the feeling that you're not learning the lessons. Let me get, oh, this is just too much card. I'm going to, just one more card, please, Spirit. One more card for this person. One more card. Okay, let's see. It says dedicated effort. So maybe you've not been putting dedicated effort into your relationships. You've not been putting in that hard work. You want the relationships. You want a relationship, but you've not been putting in the hard work. I was just getting something there, sorry. I think because you expect bad things to happen, that you don't give all of yourself. You see the trust that's in this card? I want you to look at how the woman lays her head on his chest. Absolute trust. She knows that he will be careful with her heart and that she will be protected. You don't feel that. You don't feel that, so you don't give that trust fully. And because you don't give that trust fully, your partner doesn't give you that trust fully, because they don't think that you're all in. They don't think you're all in. Let me get a romance angel for you. So this is going to be your guidance now. This is going to be your guidance. Alright, so it says wedding. Ooh. This situation involves marriage. But you know what I'm getting from this card, and it may be a little weird. This situation involves you coming into union with yourself and accepting yourself as you are. Both your lights, both your innocence, and both your experience. Both your light and your dark selves. It's about facing your shadow and accepting who you are. Facing your insecurities and accepting who you are. That's what I'm getting from this card. You have to come into union with yourself. I mean, ooh, things just flying out for you. Alright. So this card says serendipity. So there may be something lucky coming towards you. And it's a number 9. So that's a card of introspection. And we had another 9 here as well. All right, let me read number 9 for you. Sorry, 18 boils down to 9. Ooh, and it's right on the page. All right, so let's see. Relationship message. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. Yay! You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. So love is about to enter your life, but I feel it's not going to enter your life until you have that union with self. Until you come out of the shadows and really show people who you are. Okay? Alrighty. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm just going to put these on the side. And then we're going to move into pile number 2. This is the flower. Let me put this on the side. Alright, so let's just take a look at some of the initial energy. Sorry, let me look. Get that old energy out. Ooh, somebody's grieving. Okay. Alright, so let's see some of the signs. Let's get 4 cards and see some of the signs that might resonate and the kind of energy being brought into this reading. Okay. So we have fixed signs. So we have Aquarius, Leo, we have Scorpio, we have Taurus. Okay. So maybe you're very worldly. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Someone who's seen a lot of the world. Or very experienced. But someone who has been through heartache. So this is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone who is about control, take charge, Aries energy. Hopefully not take charge in a very harsh way. Do you have a love? That's Sagittarius energy. And this is Virgo and Gemini. Do you have a love? Did you meet someone on the internet? You have a love. Or maybe there's a choice between 2. This pile, they have a love. There's somebody's soulmate. Some divinely guided connection. Ooh, well, let's see what this is all about. So, okay, so this is somebody that has someone already or is about to meet someone on the internet. All right, so let's see what's your current love blockage, or what will be your current love blockage. Ooh. All right, this is a Justice card, but it says detach. So maybe in love, you've not been treated fairly. Maybe in your past relationships have been sterile. Look right in the back there, how the tree's barren and it's cold. Your past relationships have not been emotionally warm. Maybe people were emotionally unavailable. So you were guided by Spirit to step out of that situation. See the dove? That's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is always a dove. So you were guided by Spirit to step out of that situation. So maybe your sadness is a blockage. Maybe you're just kind of detached from the world right now. Some kind of heartbreak. We saw that. So you've detached yourself from the situation. So I guess that's a blockage in itself. You're just completely detached. Maybe you're removed from your emotions. Okay. Okay, we have the 4 there. I'm going to read them as they came out. It says believe and succeed. So that's the 6 of Wands. So you're making movement out of a situation that may have been turbulent, and you're moving. Okay, there's a lot of purple and pink there. You're on a spiritual journey, moving towards enlightenment. So maybe this could even be a blockage. Maybe you're being blocked from love by spirit because there is an emotional journey or an ascension that needs to happen inside. You are on a spiritual quest right now. I think you're being blocked off from love by spirit because there's something internally or spiritually that you have to do. You've turned your back on a connection. You have turned your back on a connection. That's the Four of Cups card. So we have Libra. Did we just not get Libra? We have Libra energy. We have Swords. So air energy. We have Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody you've turned your back on love or on a connection because there's the eternity sign. On a soulmate. The connection is under divine judgment. The connection is under divine judgment right now. This is being, there's nothing you can do in this situation here. This is being guided by the divine. The divine is in control. Your blockage is the universe. Your blockage is the universe. Spirit is in every card here. Your blockage is the universe. I'm going to get a romance angel for you, but I'm telling you, this is all about divine timing right now. It says codependency. It says addictions are affecting your love life. Now, codependency is now called self-love deficit disorder. I think you guys need to look that up. Codependency. So I think you are being separated from your love because you have a soulmate. You're being separated from your love. For you to work on self and for you to work on your self-love. Look, she's alone. She's alone. She's alone. You know, all the other cards, you know, they usually have a male suitor or some kind of suitor. She's alone. So this is all about you loving yourself. I'm going to take another card for you, right? So you're being separated from your partner for you to learn to love yourself. Your love life is being affected by children. It's being affected by children. Now, children could be projects. So maybe your projects, maybe your spiritual or creative projects need to come into being first before you're united. Or your partner could actually have children, or you could actually have children, and that's affecting your love life. Maybe you don't get time to focus on yourself. Maybe you've lost yourself in your children. All right, I'm going to take this one because, okay, bloody hell, there's two. I'm going to take them. It says all that glitters. And number 7 card, so that's a divine card. And number 3, that's another number 3. So maybe they're even third parties. It says clean it up and it says all that glitters. Okay, so let's read 16 and then we're going to read 21. Let's see what's going on here, guys. Sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. Yeah, that's what you do when you don't love yourself. We embellish a story a bit, add in some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine you have to find yourself. I know this is what this is saying. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now's the time to look past the surface, past the mask, to the essence of a person, who that person is, not what he or she can give you is important. See beyond the glitter and look at the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of the artifice and let what is authentic shine. So this is about people finding themselves, and when they find themselves, then they can see the authenticity in somebody else. This is what it's about. It's about self-love, because only then you'll be able to love somebody else. And then we have 21. Time to clear the air. Listen, this is somebody you know. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a fresh spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours to clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you've brought with you and let go of what no longer is needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish, guys. This has been such a lovely reading. So your love blockage is the universe, and that's because the universe needs you to work on you. You are going through a spiritual transformation. I can tell. There were just too many cards with purple there. Alright, and we have the last pile number 3. So let's see some of the signs and the energies being brought in this reading. I'm seeing earth energy and fire. I'm seeing earth and fire. So there's a card that's flipped over. Just, okay. I'm going to take them though. We have earth energy. Alright, so maybe you're a person that likes fairness in a relationship. You're looking for an equal give and take. So that's earth energy there. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody's spying on someone. Or it could be that your tongue is a little sharp. There's Pisces energy. You're trying to look at a situation from a different angle. And there's more water energy here. You're looking for emotional fulfillment. Or maybe you are emotionally fulfilled. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. So if you want all these great things, or if you are all these great things, what is your blockage in love? What's your love blockage? Let's see. Oh. This is the High Priestess. Your love blockage could either be one of two things. Three things. 1, you're not using your intuition in this relationship. Maybe you lack confidence, the confidence too, but you're not using your intuition. 3, maybe you have an issue listening well to your partner or to people in general. Maybe you need to listen not just with your ears, but with your heart, with your whole being. You could have a little anger problem too, because I'm seeing this person, you know, there's red around the collar, so maybe it's hot around the collar. Or if you're with someone, maybe there are secrets in your relationship, because this person's very secretive. That's High Priestess. Could be that communication is an issue as well, because you know the High Priestess is all about silence. Alright, let's see. It says share the love. You know, you're guarding your heart. Let me show you that again. And I see a 3 here. I don't know if there's third party energy here as well. Okay. You're guarding your heart. You're not offering your heart freely. Right now you only have a little love to give to whoever is coming into your life. And you really have to open up your heart if you want to receive. If you want to give and receive love. You really have to open up your heart. And you're not doing that. I think you're more focused on the material world. Maybe you're letting your ego stand in the way of love. You're more focused on your financial security. I mean, it's well deserved. You've worked really hard. Maybe you've worked too hard in the material world. Maybe you're giving off the vibration that you enjoy being single. It's also said third eye chakra, so we also get that message again that you're not using your intuition. You're not using your intuition to evaluate situations. You're thinking only with your logical mind. You're very grounded, and that's great. But you also need to employ your intuition if you really want to make a good choice in love, or if you really want to attract high quality love. I'm gonna pull a romance angel. Yeah, you need to use your intuition. Switch off the logical brain. Let's get a romance angel for you, my dear. Let's get a romance angel. True love. Have you met someone? It says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. But I think you're blocking it off with your silence. Your silence and your reticence. You're not offering your heart. You're not offering your heart. And you're not using your intuition. You're more focused on the material world. Because it says, give your relationship a chance. Stop using the material world as a crutch, as a prop. Work on your partnership. It's worth the effort. It's something that's been handed to you by the divine. But you're focusing on the material world. Maybe you already met someone, but that's a love blockage. You're focusing on the material world. You're not putting the effort into this relationship. You're not giving it a chance. Okay. It says mending. So maybe you have met someone, and it's a number 7 clan. That's the divine. It's 52 boils down to 7. It says mending. So there's some relationship that needs to be mended. Let's see. 52. And you know, that's like the last card in the deck. So maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one. This is the relationship. A completion of a cycle. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate altogether, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart, you see what I'm saying? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and honest redress. What would love do? There's something that you can do on your end if you employ your intuition. There is something you can do to bring this relationship back together. There's definitely something you can do. Something that will mend this relationship. But you have to use your intuition. You must use your intuition.